oh, 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 oh.
Hey, it's Mr. Word 89 with my fellow YouTuber, Michael London.
How you doing?
We work together, you will see, we click, we work real dope together, which is nice. Also, the cameraman behind the camera, shout out to him, he's dope as well. Music Man Red! Right. Before I get into
Waka flocka flame, let me stop.
Either way, his name is, he's dope. That's why I love him, he's cool. Before I get into that, I told my followers, going to give him a shout out. My follower on Twitter by name Angelic Devil 1 and also J Brown. I have to give them a shout out for the love. Twitter LFGD9, Michael London here. Okay.
Okay, I want to shout out. I want to shout out a few people I love. I want to shout out a few people I love. Anyway, Managed Ways on YouTube. I call her. No, that's an inside joke. Let that stay like where it's at. But anyway, Managed Ways. She know what my inside joke is. So, and Miss Chantilly, my big YouTube sis, my sister on YouTube. And to my other sister on YouTube, Miss Carmel 100%. Alright, alright. Much love. Alright.
I know you done started the shout out train. Shout out to Brandy on Facebook who showed me love and her group who's been holding me down. Thank you. I'll put her name down here.
And if I had something to drink, I'll pour it out for all my homies who ain't here.
Okay. Alright. Usually when I have a person on rocking with me, we do this game where I talk about celebrities and artists musically, and we just give our opinions. So I asked him, invited him to do so, and we're going to throw out different artists and names, and we're going to give each other's opinions. So I want to start off with you, Mariah Carey. How do you feel, Mariah Carey?
Love Mariah Carey. Now some of y'all might say I'm a little outdated with this one, but she did a song, You'll Always Be My Baby.
You'll always be a part of me. I'm part of you, definitely. You can't escape me. Ooh, darling, cause you'll always be my baby. And we will linger on. Yeah. I don't got that with me. Right. Hey. Anyway, it's hot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got caught up.
I got caught up.
Right.
Anyway,
Mariah's dope.
Love Mariah. And of course, when I was growing up, it was in school because I had to take vocals, so we had to sing "There's a Hero." I could not get away from that song. Yeah, we had to sing the song. Love Mariah.
Speaking of hero, he said at talent shows in school, Rihanna as an artist, she did a song. She did "Hero" on her when she was in school. How do you feel about Rihanna?
Rihanna, she's a rude gal. She's a rude gal. Yeah, she's a rude gal. She a warm up for me, you know. There's some, me not listen there too much there. Me not listen to her do too much there, so. But she alright.
She a rude girl that pon the replays back there.
She a rude girl that pon the river, pon the bank there, so.
Okay. Alright, Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston, if she leave crack alone, she'll be alright.
You think she? Well,
she need to leave crack alone and come back to God.
I think her problem was. I think the problem with Whitney Houston is that she left crack and went back to God too late. I think now her voice is just, it's gone.
It's all cracked out.
Well, no pun intended. It's
no point intended.
Like she went too late. She did too much with Bobby Brown, hit too much crack pipes, and rolled up too much blunts and smoked too much. She did too much, and now she waited till too late where her voice, she can barely hit one single note. Now look at her. I love Whitney Houston though. We're not trying to diss Whitney Houston. She's a legend, no doubt. But she waited too late to turn back around. And now her voice is shot. And I like.
She went from a legend to a memorial.
It annoys me that I want to listen to Whitney Houston that bursts my eardrums,
yeah.
And I have to take it all the way back to the 80s and early 90s and stuff with her. It bothers me. I want to be able to still hear that. That's one thing you gotta give Mariah over Whitney Houston. She's able to keep her voice lip syncing or not. She still has a little bit in her.
Okay, so what do you think about that Jill Scott?
She lives her life like she's golden. You know, I always thought, why she always repeats the same, like she did that on Golden, and she did the song Just Trying to Cross My Mind. She repeats the lyrics a lot. What is I don't.
She cross-pollinates songs, or
Like she just lyrically, she says the same thing over and over. She goes, it's golden, it's golden, it's golden, living my life like this, golden, over and over again. And the other song she has, I just ran across my mind, and she says it over and over again. She really repeats the lyrics. She's, I'm not a fan of her, but she's cool. One of my favorite songs from her though is Getting in the Way. That song about, you know, that song makes me laugh. I love that song. No, that song.
Well, I'm gonna have to look that up on YouTube.
Yeah, Getting in the Way.
And while we're talking about music, because this is a video that I had purposed to do, talking about something on music, and since we're on the subject,
oh shit! Oh fuck! I ain't bring no umbrella, nigga.
I think Jesus is coming. It's hailing and raining, and the clouds have burst open. Let's have a moment of silence in case we don't make it.
You ain't gonna leave this apartment. I'm leaving this apartment. I mean, you make what's present for me. I get some extra prayer time.
This is Michael London Uncut. Let me stop. Unscripted.
I love this though. It's funny.
Okay, I wanted to talk about before God started coming through them clouds. And I hope he don't strike me while I'm standing where I'm at, but
I'm just giving you enough room for him to.
yeah, I will give you enough room too. But I wanted to address the issue: do Christians, or should Christians rather, listen to secular music?
Me? It's. I understand. Like certain music, you should not really be listening to, and oh, speaking of that, you got into another topic now. Why do people feel the need to only worship God on Sundays? They turn everything off and only play it on Sundays. Like if you're, to me, if you're a Christian, like you should worship Him no matter what, no matter any day, any time, or love Him or spread love to Him no matter what. But I see a lot of people, they have stopped everything.
They Sunday only.
Sunday only. And I never claim to be the most religious person in the world, but I do have love for God, and I love God, no doubt. And I spread love and show love all the time, all the time. But people who claim to be so heavily into it, they only do it Sundays. And it's like, why?
Because you know what I'm finding interesting? I use different music, a mixture of music. I use gospel and I use other secular artists, but generally I stick to music that ministers to something, that says something to me. So when you hear Common on my YouTube music and my YouTube page, and you're hearing go, listen to the words or look the song up and listen to it for yourself. He's talking about running back to your dreams and different things like that and pursuing them, and then some other stuff. My cameraman is shaking his head and telling me no, he don't agree with what I'm saying. And then my other music that I got on my page is called Janelle Monáe. I don't know how you feel about Janelle Monáe.
You know what? I'm not a fan of her. I never really listen to her, but
I'm not either. But that tightrope.
One thing that got me noticing her was at the BET when she did "Let's Go Crazy" for Prince. I was hyped for her. Like, I don't know who she is, never watched the video. I just know her hair is crazy and she dresses like a dude sometimes, like the suits. But when she did "Let's Go Crazy" at the BET, she smashed it. I loved it.
Well, she dressed like a dude and Gaga wears meat.
You know, I just found out that was meat yesterday. My best friend told me. I said, "Oh, they are," and it's real meat.
Yeah, it's real meat. And Kasha.
You know, you did the video of her with the bag, and you was like, how she looks crazy.
Yeah, she had a bag.
She looks crazy. They just, I think they're in competition who can look the most stupid. I don't want to say stupid, because then I'll look stupid right along with them, but the most dumbest. That's what it seemed like that.
When she put that bag on, she should have suffocated it.
So who you think won the award of the most dumbest looking that night? The meat or the bag? I think the meat. The meat, she just, why would you wear meat?
You know what?
And they fucking her.
I actually thought the meat was leather when I first saw it. I thought it was leather or some bad suede, but I think Kasha, whatever her name is, I be messing people's names and things up. But homegirl, I think she could have got dehydrated from wearing that thing like that. Don't you think?
You know, it's funny though. I found out that the guy was wearing meat from my best friend. I found out it was a bag from you. I really didn't know it was a bag until I seen that in your video. I didn't know it was a bag.
Well, she had it on, and I wish she would have got dehydrated and dropped dead while she had it on. But that's a whole other story.
Okay. One more. Brandy. One more person. Brandy. What do you think about Brandy?
Brandy, I haven't paid attention to Brandy since the full moon, so.
Okay, we about to wrap this up though. I love Brandy. I'm a huge Brandy fan. I just have to put it in, just throw it in there. I just love Brandy, so that's it.
That's it.
That's it. I love Brandy, and he loved Brandy at one point, so it's still love. So, Mr. 89 and Michael London, short little thing on music and artists. Adios.
Peace.
So, we doing.
The Michael London Show is brought to you in part by Michael London Clothing. www.michaellondonnewyork.spreadshirt.com, where you can get your Michael London apparel.